What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. What is going on, chat? Hey, chat. Let's start off a little bit different. Okay, let's start off a little bit different. Let's get a W in the chat because I appreciate every single one of you for showing up to the stream. Okay, this is a clap for everybody. Subscribers, members. You guys show so much support. You guys have been super positive all month, as usual, and I just really appreciate it. So I just wanted to get a W in the chat for everybody here. I truly do appreciate your time, so just thank you so much. Let's do a little roll call. We got She Slays in the chat. We got Saxy. Opportunity awaits. We got Johnny. We got Amber. Who else we got here? We got Teasy. Whoa, that was loud. Hold on a second. Bam Brown. We got Viv, Mr. D. Rian, Maggie Bosch, we got Najee, we got Wizzy, we got Terrence, we got Jess, we got El Moro, we got Jay, we got Smokey. Oh yeah, we got A-Dub, Quazir, I see ya. S-Jeezy, Maya's here. Two Phases. HSC, A7 is here. What's up, y'all? Dr. Abraham, Sun Moon. We got Wokey, MG. What's up, y'all? Okay, so I'm trying something a little different today, as you can see. A little something different, little fun. We get 200 likes, we turn on the face cam. I'm gonna try to make the like goal, I guess I'm gonna say worth it, but you know, try to do something a little different today. See how it goes. We gotta get those likes up, y'all. We gotta get those likes up. If you're wondering what type of like goal we do, typically I usually just ask 10 out of every 100 people to like. That's all. 10. That's it. Yeah, 10 out of every 100 people. You imagine if we're staying in a room of 100 people and 10 of them like? We can't even do that. Just to give you an idea, we usually get 3 out of every 100 people, 5 out of every 100 people. But we gotta turn it up a notch. And forget 10. We're gonna do more than 10. We want at least 15 to 20 people out of every 100. Go ahead and give the stream a like. That's not asking for too much. Alrighty. We're gonna try something a little different, that's all. Alrighty. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look at gold this morning. It's been a little while. As you know, I haven't really been taking a look at gold on stream because my setups have been happening way before I wake up. Okay. So yeah. But you know, I did see twice this week there was a setup around 10 o'clock, so maybe we'll check it out this morning and just see, you know, and give it a little shot. Samuel said, I'm feeling a bit down emotionally today. I don't know if it's normal. Samuel, that happens, right? You're human. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling down. Hey, chat. Could we do something special for Samuel, chat? Could we get a GG's in the chat for Samuel? Could we get a GG's? I want to get a good game in the chat because it's not easy to show up when you're feeling down, right? But Samuel, I hope listening to this stream today helps you feel a lot better, okay? What's up, Don G? Dope Trading, good morning. Rhett, what's up, Rhett? Who Ninja, good morning. What's up, Smokey? Alrighty, we do have about 11 minutes till the market opens. So yeah, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at gold. So yeah, gold is in this big range. I'm gonna show you in a second. What's going on with my mouse? Hold on. My fault, chat. My mouse wire is caught. Okay, there we go. Couldn't navigate it. Yeah, gold is in this nasty range on the daily. As you can see, we're headed up towards the top of this range. Right? So that's what we see there. Take a look at it on the 4 hour. I do see these resistance wicks here. Sometimes price does have a tough time breaking through resistances like this. So I don't know if we're so much gonna continue pushing up today, but we'll see what happens. You can see we're already started to retrace once we hit these prices, right? But yeah, these type of prices will give gold a very hard time to continue. Take it step by step though. Wow, these hourly candles. So 7 o'clock closed bullish above structure. 8 o'clock broke the high, came back down bearish. 9 o'clock we got going on right now. We took out all these lows and we flipped back up. What in the world? So much fun, huh, chat? My goodness. Roller coaster in here. We did take out London highs though. Peep that. We did take out London. So see what I mean? How like there's good setups. Like 8:30 sells were really, really nice. I think I saw Smokey in the chat said he got into those sells. Is that right? So what I will say is, yeah, this is what I mean, y'all. The sells, everything goes on while I'm sleeping. So yeah, that's why we haven't been on gold, but we'll see. Gotta try to get up early. It's already tough starting at like 5 in the morning, you know? Tough. Alrighty. This kind of looks like we're ranging here. I mean, it's a good push up here at 9:15. I'm actually gonna anchor a VWAP to this. I'm actually it's sparking my interest here, to be honest. This buys up for a bad scalp. Not a bad scalp at all. How much is this? Like 42 points. Not bad. All right, let's head on over to Nasdaq. Nasdaq got in store for us. Yeah, of course. So this is doing what I talked about yesterday's candle to do, right? Continue pushing up into the zone. Look at this chop, it's ridiculous. Taking 10 years to move in a direction, eh? My goodness, look at this. In the 4 hour. What type of range is that? And these candlesticks are looking ugly, chat. What's going on here? My goodness. And then we only got 36 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. So I want you to really soak in that this is a 4-hour range and it is filthy. And let me show you something. We're going to go back in time because we have some time. But see how we close above this resistance? Then price comes back down, closes above it again, breaks out all these highs, right? Fakes out here. Mind you, this was a bullish, strong bullish candle when it went. Looks like it's going to break out, and it came all the way back down to the bottom of this range. Yes, all the way back down. And when I say all the way back down, I mean 200 points. 257 points. That's a big fake out. And then look what happens here. Look at where we are now. Oh, now we're going to come back up here. Man, if Nasdaq don't get on, you know what I mean? Come on, Nasdaq. I can't. So, you know, just be careful, y'all. There are a lot of fake outs, whether you're on a smaller time frame or a higher time frame. That can make trading very difficult. It doesn't mean that you're a bad trader. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. You can be completely correct about your analysis. But, you know, when we're raging, it does make trading a lot more difficult because incoming fake outs, right? And fake outs on the higher time frame are even more annoying because it's going to take even longer for that trade to set up again. And also remember, the higher the time frame, the stronger the confluence, right? So if we're faking out on a higher time frame, it's almost as if you can't even use that as a confluence sometimes, you know? So please do not be hard on yourselves. You're not bad traders at all. These are not the easiest markets to read, right? It's not the prettiest of price action, you know? And also, last thing I'll say about this is remember that some people excel in other areas, right? There's people who love ranges. I tell you this all the time, y'all. There's people who love ranges. They do their best trading during ranges, right? And then there's people who hate ranges. They do their worst trading during ranges, right? So remember, trading is just like sports. You know, every player on the team, we all have the goal to win, but sometimes that's why you have different teammates, right? Some players excel in certain areas where other players don't. You get what I mean? Let me get a 111 in the chat if you get what I mean, because we're going to go ahead and do that daily affirmation. Let me get a 111 in the chat. Get that positivity going this morning. Let's see what we got for you. Today is August 28th. Turn the music down a little bit. Let's see. August 28th, 2025. Every person you meet adds something to your journey. Your soul connects you with others, and your compassion guides the way forward. Absolutely. You know, chat, you guys met me for a reason. You understand? My stream does not pop up for everybody now. It doesn't. There's so many people. There's millions of people who don't know I exist, who trade. Right? Your friends, your family, everybody you guys meet, you know, you're supposed to meet that person. Okay? They're on your soul contract. They're on your soul path. Now, what you do with that is what you do with that, right? That part is your free will, right? Whether you become friends with somebody, whether you continue hanging out with them, whether it's a short-term friendship, long-term friendship, that's solely up to you, of course. But remember, everybody we meet is supposed to impact our lives, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way. If it's in a positive way, cool, to continue you growing and pushing forward. Even if it's in a negative way, it's also to get you to grow, to push forward. You know why, chat? Because we as humans are stubborn. I'm sure, hey, you know, chat, you know we're all stubborn. Most of us, all of us, can say that we've been through something where we learned the hard damn way, huh? We learned the hard way. You know? We walk around barefooted, and the moment we step on a nail, we're like, oh shoot, maybe I should put some socks on. When low key, we always knew we should have some damn socks and shoes on, right? So, the point of what I'm saying is just remember that, you know, you meet everybody for a reason, okay? And always try to think like this. What's the lesson from this? You know, what's my lesson? Start thinking like that, you're gonna start growing. You know, the more you grow, the stronger mindset you will develop, right? That's the point in life. You know, nobody's perfect. We ain't perfect, but we are here to grow. So if you're not growing your mindset, then you will continue to have the issues you have, or have the lack of confidence, have the self-doubt, because you don't water your mental health every day, right? You know? Let me see something. I know we got emojis here. I'm gonna show you guys something. I want you guys to think of your mind like a plant. Oh, seriously, think of your mind like a plant. Because that's essentially what it is, right? Hey guys, I know people who, when they buy their plants, they purposely, if they don't water it, then they reflect that on their dreams, their goals, how they feel about themselves, right? They make sure they achieve the things that they're looking for every day, right? They achieve all their goals. They do something for their mental health, something for their physical health, you know. They discipline for the day, they water their plant. If not, they don't water it. You know why? Because the plant will end up dying. That's a metaphor for your mind. The majority of people don't water themselves every day, and then they act like, oh my God, I don't know why life is so bad. I don't know why I can't achieve my goals. I don't know why I'm stuck. I don't know why I feel down. Maybe you feel down because you never help yourself. Something to think about. I know it's so simple, right? But it's actually not. If it was that simple, I guess everybody'd be doing it, huh? Successful people do it. That's why they get to a certain point. That's why they have a certain mindset. Because they water their mind every day. Every day. There's no excuse. You know why? Because they want it. So I always say, you know, if you find yourself struggling, you don't want it enough. When you want it as much as you can breathe every day, you will make it happen. Okay? You will make it happen. Now we're just pretty much watching 9:30 opening here. Straight bullish. Straight bullish. Hey, move. This thing is up 100 points. My goodness. Holy 1 minute. Yeah. Marzia, good morning. Ian, good morning. Javon, good morning. Thing is fine. Anybody taking buys on Nasdaq this morning? Anybody buy the opening candle? Darius. Up 100 points. Holy. Minute here. Rocket shipping today, huh? Check out gold. All right, so we do have about 11 minutes on this opening candle to go. I'm not going to take a trade on it because it's up over 100 points, of course. So I know for sure I'm going to be waiting for this candle to close. Let's see if you guys took a trade. Check the Discord chat. Pulling up the Discord now. Ah, okay. When you want success as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Wow, you got that quote in your house. Look at that. Ain't that a sign? Very nice, very nice. That's what I just said, eh, chat? It's true. People don't want it as much as they have to breathe. For an example, I have someone who's supposed to possibly go to school for something that I'm very much knowledgeable in. And I was going to show them a project I did when I was in school so that they have an idea of, because they want to get an idea if they wanted to go into that or not. I had some projects, some files that I still had. I was going to show them so they get an idea of what they're going to learn. And they're like, yeah, I'll call you, you know, call you after work. They make all these plans, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, I'll call you later. Oh, let me go out and do this. Let me do that. Okay, maybe I'll call you tomorrow. Right? It's like, you got to get serious about your career. Either you're interested to see if it's something you want to get into or you're not. You know, but priorities. You know, people prioritize temporary happiness over setting themselves up for the future. I don't do that. The reason why I'm in the spot that I'm in and I can't go back is because I worked my ass off. No. Let me tell you again. I worked my ass off. Oh shit! Oh shit! I sacrificed having fun, right? I sacrificed weekends. I sacrificed sleep. I sacrificed missing out on a lot of things to get to the point where I can do whatever I want. Now, I can go to everything. I got all the time in the world. I could schedule this, I could schedule that. I could fly out here, I could go there. I could join and do this at any time. I could take a break anytime throughout the day, right? So the point is people get so hung up on temporary happiness that they forget the timer is timing here. You know, the clock don't pause. You know, and then it's like years later, it's like, oh, I'm stuck at this job. I'm older. I don't want to go to school. Oh, I don't have time to go to school. Oh, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. You're tired. You're getting older. You have no discipline, so you already eat terrible. Your body has no energy. Of course, you're always tired. You know, what do you expect? People literally damage themselves for years and years and years and years. And then they realize it when they get older. I'm gonna tell you this, if you ever talk to somebody above the age of 60 and you start asking them questions about what would they do, most of them give you the same answer. By the time they're in their 60s or above, they actually finally realized what they did in their 20s and 30s. They do. It's very interesting. And you'll hear a lot of them say they kind of regret it. Like they wish they did it. You know, they wish they pushed for this, you know. And a lot of them have that motivation now because, you know, the timer is timing. Sorry, chat, the timer's timing. That's the best way I can say it. But the point of what I'm saying is you don't need to wait 10 years, 20 years to have this realization. You're well aware of it right now. You're well aware of self-sabotage right now. So either you want it or you don't. You know, I don't like wasting money, and I don't think y'all like wasting money either. I don't like wasting time. I feel like my time on this earth is extremely precious, and you should feel the same, right? Don't you want to spend your time doing things that make you happy, being around people who make you happy? There's so many people on this earth, chat. You can make all types of connections. There's all type of people you haven't met yet, regardless of your age. There's so many people you still haven't met yet that you can meet. If you staying in the house and holding yourself back, you're holding yourself back. Can't blame no one but you. You know, so you gotta want it as much as you breathe every day. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta go out there. You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. And you gotta learn how to think ahead. You guys are smart. You know, you put damage in your body, of course, you know, you're not going to be your healthiest. Now, where I live, people have a very, very healthy lifestyle. It's very, very different than the way I grew up. Very, very different environment. Extremely different, the entire opposite. And I noticed living out here, I'd never seen so many people. I've never seen so many grandparents that are that healthy. I've never seen that in my life, especially where I'm from. But I truly never seen so many grandparents be so healthy. And you know why? Because when you reach a certain success, you've reached a certain mindset. Right? If you built yourself up from the ground, you built yourself up, and you reached a certain level because of the work you did on yourself, you reach a certain mindset, and that mindset is discipline and pouring back into yourself. I'm telling you, they eat well, still exercise, they can probably outrun anybody. Okay? It's crazy. They're healthy. You know, they may be 60, but they're as healthy as when they were 30. insane. It's very motivating to see. It's very nice to see, right? But anyway, the point is it's possible. The point is it's possible. And it's important for you to know that anything is possible. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter your background. Doesn't matter your history. Doesn't matter if you don't have examples in front of you of people doing it or people you know. What matters is do you want it? And if the answer is yes, then that's all you need. That's all you need, chat. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, chat. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Rhett, my mom really exercised and unfortunately is suffering with mobility in her 80s. My aunt is in her 90s and will be going out walking later today. Choices matter. Yes. Yes, choices matter. Sorry to hear about your mom, Rhett. Yeah, my friend, their father is turning 85. What an amazing age, huh? 85. And you know, we asked, we're like, what's your dad's secret? You know, what's your dad's secret? 85, you know, still going. And they said, well, he decided to not smoke and not drink and to just maintain that healthy diet and work out so he couldn't work out. That's pretty amazing. You know, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty inspiring. And chat, I'm not saying nothing wrong with little wine, little alcohol here and there. But if you're drinking obsessively, you know, if you're drinking every day, you got a problem. But you know what I mean, chat. You know, there's people in their 30s and 40s who are still getting blacked out drunk every day or every week. And those people typically aren't putting good stuff in their body on top of that. So if you don't have nothing to counter it, I mean, what do you want, you know? You gotta, it's the ocean effect, chat. If you drop rat poisoning in the ocean and you swallow some ocean water, you're not gonna die. You know why? Because the amount of water in the ocean overcompensates the rat poisoning. Now, if I were to well, I would never do this, but if somebody were to drop rat poisoning in your drink, yes, you would die. Okay? You would. You know why? Because there's not enough water to overcompensate. You know, there's not enough of that drink to overcompensate it, right? The ocean's much bigger. The point of what I'm saying is you can eat what you want. You can do your thing as an adult. Do your thing. But overall, you have to have a diverse, great diet, right? You have to overcompensate for when you have something bad. You get what I'm trying to say? You have to overall eat well. Most people don't eat well overall, and then they're putting crap in their body. And then it's like, well, yeah, you don't have nothing. You don't have enough water. You get what I'm saying? You don't have enough water to overcompensate. So you got to pour into yourself, you know, and eat as well as you can. That way, it's okay for you to have a cheat day. It's okay for you to eat whatever you want. It's okay for you to do what you want, you know? You know what I'm trying to say, chap? What's up, Chase? My grandma always says I gotta use it or lose it before she takes her dog on her walk at 85. Wow, your grandma's 85. Let's go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Lulu, hi. David, hi. Do you have any tips for intraday drawdown? Tips for intraday drawdown. Well, to take a funded challenge, you should be sticking to a plan, right? So if you have a plan that you created, then nothing changes. There's literally nothing that changes. Consistency is the definition of doing the same thing over and over again, right? So what changes? If you have a trading plan, part of that trading plan is to know how much you're risking per trade right? Okay. And then the other part of that plan under risk management is to have a goal, how much profit you're going for the day. And then the last part of that plan, the third part, is how much money is your max loss on the day, right? What's your personal max loss on the day? So you're just sticking to your plan, right? Strategy isn't just reading the charts and coming up with an analysis. Strategy is also in your plan that you create, right? 80-20 rule. Yeah, there you go. 80-20 rule. That always works. Yep. 80-20 rule. Hi, Kirill. Good morning. Let's see here. Let's see. Good morning, Lua. A teaspoon of water. A teaspoon of water is hilarious. Can you imagine? I drink a teaspoon of water every day. I drink a teaspoon of water every day. Imagine. I'm healthy. I drink a teaspoon of water every day. A teaspoon. Now that is hilarious. The question is how many teaspoons do we need? Wait, hold on. Yeah, how many teaspoons? Okay, put it this way. You know, like the water bottles, they're like 16 fluid ounces, right? You should have a minimum of 4 of those a day. That's just at minimum. Literally doing the minimum here. Okay? Well, let's do some math real quick. 16 ounces times 4 is 64 ounces. So how many teaspoons does it take to get to 64 ounces? Let me see. How many teaspoons you make? Anybody take a guess in the chat? Take a guess in the chat. How many teaspoons to make 64 ounces, chat? Take a guess in the chat. My guess would be... My guess would be 2... Jeez. Maybe 1,200? I say 1,200. Okay, let's ask Google. I may be over though. 384. Oh, Lay said 300. 623. 7,000. Because I'm trying to picture myself. If I take a spoon and I scoop up water and I pour it in a water bottle, how many times is it going to take me to fill up that water bottle? All right, let's change to 16. How many times? 96 times. I'll see. I was thinking 100 times. Oh wait, why did I say 1,200? Let's say 400. My number was 400, chat. Okay, so about 96 spoons make 1 water bottle. Good to know. Hey, we learned something today, chat. Hey. W education. W education. That feels wrong. Well, we're gonna, hey, if somebody wants to experiment, if you guys want to empty a water bottle during stream, you can start now. You can get yourself a spoon, fill up that spoon with water and pour that water in the water bottle, and you can let us know if it took you 96 tries. Hey. Anybody wants to volunteer to do that? We're here for it. We got price coming right on back down here. We need the Zoom kids to come in and solve this. Oh my goodness, you remember Zoom? Ah, we're so old. Oh my goodness, we are so old. These kids these days don't know what Zoom was. They have no idea that we had Zoom. Oh my goodness. What was it? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh shit, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. Dang, we're old. That's crazy. What these kids know about Caillou and Clifford? What they know about that? What do they know? Y'all remember Caillou? Shoot. Y'all remember American Dragon? Or no, what was the dragon show? What was the dragons with the magic bus? Is it Magic Bus? What was that show called, chat? Oh, the Magic School Bus. My bad. The Magic School Bus. Oh, Dragon Tales. Yes. Dragon Tales. Lil Bill. Yo, Lil Bill. That is hilarious. No, not the movie Zoom. There was like this show. The kids that were on Zoom. Hard to find. I just tried to search it. Maybe searching it the wrong way. It wasn't on for long. Dang, Dragon Tales. Oh my goodness. Did y'all have the Magic School Bus game? Did you guys have the CD that you put into your computer? Let me know in the chat. Did your parents get you guys the game? Where you buy the disc and you put it in the computer and then you pull it up on the computer? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're from an era where we had to put CDs in our computer, chat. Oh shit! Oh shit! We put CDs in our computer. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so crazy to think. We literally, yeah, floppy drive, yo. The floppy drives. I'm dead. Yeah, it was like a science show. Yep, the Zoom was like a science show. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we burned CDs. I did. I sure enough did. And I sold CDs. I sure enough did as a kid. Dang. That's so crazy. I forgot we had CDs and computers. Wow. That moves quick, huh? LimeWire, yeah. Oh my goodness. LimeWire. Older brother had a bunch of computer games on CDs. Yo, I saw, yep, $5. You know it. You know it. Dang, we all sold, so we all sold CDs for $5? Hold on, chat, hold on. The feds is watching. The feds is watching, chat. God, I said that, and then Jay goes, I was killing LimeWire with CDs. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was killing LimeWire with CDs. That is hilarious. After I say chill, the feds are watching. Young entrepreneurs, yeah, we were, huh? We were just trying to make a business, right? Prince of Persia and Doom. Yes, Prince of Persia. Okay, yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Oh my goodness. Holy, Prince of Persia is crazy. Oh my goodness. Dang, we need like a, you know what would be cool? If they had like a 90s kids day. Like, or like a 90s event, you know? When I was when the last cruise that I went on, they had the 70s day, the 60s, they had the 80s, and then they had the 90s. Let me tell you, it was super fun, like the theme days. And I was surprised that I knew so much from the 80s and the 70s that I didn't realize was in the 80s and 70s era. But that was super fun. I think that should be a thing, right? That should definitely be a thing. Some type of celebration. The throwbacks. And you know, and guess what, y'all? Everybody's having a great time, whether they're introverted, extroverted. Everybody smiles. Even, you know, you hear people say, dang, like, I haven't smiled like this and I don't know when. I haven't had this much fun. I don't know when. I don't usually even eat all my food. I don't usually stay out. I don't go out. But people, you know, you heard people from all over who just had such a, it was just a time where everybody's just happy. You know, that's great energy. We need more stuff like that. Rocket power, yeah. Rocket power. Oh my goodness. So we do have 9:30 closing in about 3 minutes here. Just kind of evaluating it. First 15 minutes, we flew up about 114 points. Currently coming down 137 points on the next 15-minute candle. So we are back inside of this range. Nice. How nice is that, chat? How nice is that? I'm curious if you took sells from the top, let me know. Curious if anybody did that. Wow. But don't forget, we are getting a brand new 4-hour candle in about 2 minutes. I'll just patiently wait in the 2 minutes out here. Oh, we're chatting. Incels sent it to the Discord. Let's see, let's see. Wait, SK, is that you, SK? Did you change your name? Look at this gray and black. This is so neat. What the heck? Hold on. Oh, this gray and black is doing something here. I like this background here. It's really neat. Beautiful job with the cells. And I see you targeted a zone too. Very nice. What is this indicator you guys are using? I see this on almost everybody's chart now that's posting it. It's showing you the higher time frame. It's showing you the 1 hour or the 4 hour, like the higher time frame candle in real time to the side here. Is that it? I'm just curious because I see it on a lot of you guys' charts, and I didn't start seeing that till the last 3-4 months. So it must be something trending. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it shows you the 4 and 1 hour candle. That's pretty dope. I like that. Is that a new indicator? That's really cool that you could see it on the side. I meant to ask you guys before. It's super cool. It's very helpful. You guys go ahead in the today's trades chat and put a W on SK's trade there. By the way, chat, I know I do miss chats. So just, you know, if I miss your chat, it's okay. Sometimes I don't see them all. But if you're just now joining us, I see we got 133 people here. If you check out the poll in the chat, just trying something new and fun today, where I don't turn my camera on until we get 200 likes. Just trying something different. Yeah, that's what we're doing, in case you're wondering where my face was today. Just trying something new. Also, let me go feed the doggos. I'll be right back. Just give me about 30 seconds. We got a brand new hourly candle. I'm really not liking this too much right now. But we will stay in tune here. I'm gonna keep this on the 5-minute right now. All right, just give me 30 seconds, chat. Be right back. Alrighty, let's see where we at with it here. I'm back. Let's see, where did we leave off at? Alrighty, chat. Chat, notice that's the same person who was trolling yesterday, right? So you see how people decide to come back? That's what happens, you know? That's what they do, chat. They come back. That tells you where somebody's mindset is, right? It's extremely sad. Like, extremely, extremely sad. Like, you gotta think about it, chat. Think about how down you've been in life. You know, we've all been through some really down times, bad times. But you've never went up to a random person and, like, start trolling a stranger, right? Think about how down bad you gotta be. Like, mentally. Very, very sad. I told you, we're living in sad times, you guys. We're living in sad times. Apollo, you're... Let's see here. We are just waiting here. What's up, Seven? How's it going? Good morning. You choose the hour you would like to set the candles and the amount offset, create the distance between an active chart and indicator. Oh yeah. Wait. Where did you say? Okay, where'd you put the indicator? I think I saw it in the chat. Oh, TS TARF. It's called ICT higher time frame candle Fadi. Wait, what? Why is everything named after him? Oh my goodness. Is it really named after him? Yeah, he created higher time frame candles now. Yeah, but I can't. There's no way. There's no way. I refuse to believe that it got worse. I refuse to believe that, chat. I refuse to believe that people believe that. Oh no. Goodness. I'm telling you, I think he would be in good hands with the majority of people if it wasn't for that part. It's in Discord? Okay, thank you. Scalp that long? Nice. Nice. Apollo's funny, they're AI. Thank you, LAGZ. We got you. I'm gonna put a clap on that. He posted it in the main chat, you guys. So if you guys go into Discord to the main chat, you'll see it there. It's based on one of his concepts, Power 3, utilizing high open. High open, low candle close. Oh. I gotta think about that one. Well, yeah, the high open candle close part is in any trading book. But yeah, I don't know what the Power 3 is. That's interesting though, but that's really cool that somebody created an indicator to show the higher time frame candle. That's pretty cool. There's no other indicator for higher time frame. Let me see. Let me just search higher time. Okay. Or let me put HP at higher time frame. Oh, see, it says higher time frame power of 3. Higher time frame candles by DG. So what I'm learning here is the newer generation of traders in the last 5 to 6 years didn't know about higher time frame candles until the last 6 years, apparently. The last 6-7 years, maybe the last 10 years. This tells you how many people read. I mean, if we got people to actually like read trading books, man, it'd be interesting, huh? Let me see what this is. I'm just gonna try different ones out. Oh, wow. Wait, this is pretty dope. This is the daily candle. Can you change the colors? Oh, yeah, thank you, T. Yeah, I know, I chose a different one. I just want a higher time frame. Oh wait, no, I gotta make the body a different color. Wait, is the body gonna change based off of bullish or bearish? Or... No, I don't think. Okay. Oh no, it will. Okay, we'll do that. So blue for bullish, for bearish. This is really interesting. Can I change? Oh, from the day. Okay. Whoa, they got all the way to the 1 tick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta subscribe. Yeah. Okay. Trading View. Wow. I could use any time frame with a 15-minute. No, this is pretty dope. I like the 30-minute. Let me see the 45 minutes. Wait, does anybody here use the 45-minute time frame? I'm not laughing at you, but I'm curious if anybody here uses the 45-minute time frame. I only chuckled because I forgot about that time frame. Like, I completely forgot about it. Okay, I like this. I like looking at it on the hourly. I also like it on the full too. Ah, which one I want to look at? I mean, we do the hourly for now. Is this in you guys' way, or this is cool? Let me know in the chat if it's in your guys' way. Now, we already look at this, which is why we're always flipping back in time frames, but this keeps us from flipping back in time frames, huh? It's interesting. All right, I'm gonna take it off, but it's pretty interesting. Interesting. Oops. What's up, Frankie? Didn't know the 45-minute existed. Simple and easy cooking channel. Good morning. What you cooking on your channel? What kind of food you cooking? You doing like food tutorials? I used the Taylor Swift higher time frame. Wait, what? There's something called Taylor Swift? Wait. What? There's a Taylor Swift setup now? You guys aren't being serious, are you? Ain't no way you guys are being serious. You guys are trolling? The Taylor Swift setup. I can't. Trading View has an 80% off flash sale. What's up, Oscar? Oh, he's joking. I was about to say, ain't no way. I was about to say, y'all just naming it anything now. Just got the Beyonce set up, got the Rihanna set up. Just go take multiple artists. Oh my goodness. Got the Lady Gaga set up. Got the Britney Spears set up. Britney Spears concepts. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know about them Rihanna concepts now. Okay? I know nothing about that. What's up, William? Good morning. Imagine it sings every time it breaks the lower high. Yo, that would be insane. Oh my goodness. Wait, Lua. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You just created a whole W idea. What if we had an indicator where if we break the hourly high or low, or if we break session highs or lows, it sings. That'd be crazy, right? Imagine that. Not like an opera sound, but like imagine like we break the high, like the ultimate high of something, and it sings. And it like goes off as a notification, but it sings. Wouldn't that be funny? Nah, you may be onto something. I'm just saying. If we can edit the notifications to have a sound, then we could do that. Wait, hold on. Can we? Can we put sound? Ah, so I can't. Oh, wait. Oh, we could change the sound, but we can't upload our own sound. Okay, so if they let us upload our own sound, then we could do that. Wouldn't that be something? Add the fart sound. Oh crap sound. That would be lethal. Wait, so we got the alarm clock. Wait, what are these other sounds? What the hell? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. Low key chat, I kind of want to go through these sounds to see what they sound like. Anybody else want to go through these sounds with me? Let me see. Get it. Let's get a 1 in the chat. They have a cash register sound. We'll see. They have a whole library of sounds apparently. Okay, so mine is currently on the alarm clock. So I guess we're gonna... Well, okay, we got the classic category, soft category, nature category, voices, and funny. Okay. Okay, let's go through the voices. Attention is first.
Attention.
Yo, what? Is that God speaking to me? Yo. No, I don't know about that one. That one's gonna make you look up in the sky like, wait a minute, what? Hold on. That one's gonna make you look up in the sky. That was very direct. How about guess what?
Guess what?
Oh, hell no. Okay, guess what is out of here. I'm sorry. Guess what is just not it. I was not expecting that. Okay. Where's the let's try this one.
Hey, psst.
Damn, that was loud as hell. That was loud as hell in my ear. That was loud as hell. Okay. I don't know about the hey, psst. Yeah, that was a little scary, right? Okay, let's see. Let's change it to... Okay, hey, take a look.
Hey, take a look.
Oh, what the hell? Who made this? Who made this? These sound so weird. They don't sound like humans. Make it sound real.
Hey.
Okay, that sounded real. That was the only one that sounded real, huh? Okay. Try this one. This one may be scary. Just letting you guys know.
Look at me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I knew it! I knew it!
Oh shit! Oh,
I told you! Yo! Oh, that sounds like a scary movie. Holy! Hold on, let's do it one more time. One more time. One more time.
Look at me.
Oh my god! No! 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 We can't do that one. What? Wow. Was not expecting that one. Okay, last one in voices.
Oh.
Alright, chat, those are the sound. Alright, chat, clap it up, clap it up. Yo, Trading View is hilarious. I didn't even know we had all this. Alright. So those were the human voices. What was your favorite one? Anybody have a favorite? That was interesting. Let's go to funny. Supposed to be funny. What type of aggressive ass elongated applause is that? What the? Hell nah, my applause is way better than that. What the hell was that? Oh no. Alright. Breaking glass. Watch your ears, chat. Watch your ears, because apparently this thing is loud as hell. What in the world? Alright, breaking glass is out of here. Ain't no way. Cash register sound may work. Maybe the cash register sound. Hey. Cash register sound though. The applause was weird, right? It's creepy. I think the cash register got it. Times, power down, dramatic one note. Okay. Times, power down, what does that mean? I don't know. What the hell? Alien stuff? What? Dramatic one note. Yeah, that was dramatic. I ain't gonna lie, that was dramatic. That was over the top. Jackpot, is this money? Nah, the cash register is better. What you guys think about that? You can hover over the play button to try. Oh! I'm doing it so quick that I didn't even notice that. Okay, hold on. That's funny. I didn't even notice there was a play button. Thank you. I think we got the best damn one. The alarm clock or the money works, I guess. I guess we'll choose the money. Okay. There we go. Thank you, 7 cents. Alright, I chose the money one. See how that one goes. Alrighty, so we're in this range. Don't we love being in range? This is a fresh new 4-hour candle. See. What happened to the music, chat? Huh? Okay, go to the next playlist. I just realized, I don't know when it stopped, so my apologies. I have no idea. I just realized I didn't hear. By the way, shout out to the mods. The mods have been sniping quite a few messages today, so shout out to the mods. We get a W, mods in the chat. We get a W. W in the chat for the mods. Only just stopped. Figure Figaro was ready. Appreciate you, A7. Yeah, chat, we have grown adults who keep coming back and creating new profiles. A grown adult, chat. Imagine that. I just love emphasizing the adult part. Grown adult. Adults, plural. Mental health is scary. I told you, it's scary times. Scary, scary. What's up, Gustav? How's it going, Gustav? My day is going awesome. How's your day going? My day will go better when I get me some food in my stomach. I'll tell you that. Give me some food in my stomach, and we on to something. I think today, gym day today. But I got quite a few things I need to do today, so today's gonna be a busy day for me. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. We'll probably get off stream around 9 or 9:30. That's not too bad, guys. That's what, like a 3-hour stream? It's not too bad. Grown child is right. That's right. What's up, Jelani? Good morning. Went short in NQ. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, Oscar. Good luck to you. It goes in your favor. Just watching these ranges. I'm gonna pull up X here, aka Twitter. We got some things for you this morning while we're waiting on this range here. Still scoping out the range. Let's see. Oh, yesterday I wanted to talk about this. So the earnings. If you guys saw this candle at the end of the day yesterday, you're probably like, what the heck? We did have those NVIDIA earnings. So we have earnings today after 4 o'clock as well. So You know, this was at like 420. So yeah, I mean, don't trade after four, especially during earnings week. You know, I get a lot of people like to trade the 350 algo, and that's fine. But once the clock strikes 4, just be very careful, especially during earnings week. That's all, because we're gonna get some damage. So yeah, if you want to take a look, today we already had Dollar General, Best Buy, TD Bank, Bath and Body Works, Burlington, Dick's Sporting Goods, Ollie's. You know, we had all those earnings before the opening this morning. After the close, we still got Dell, Ulta Beauty, Affirm, we got Gap, we got Petco, right? We got a lot more earnings coming up around 4 o'clock today. So just be careful. We don't know if that same similar candle can happen. I just wanted to put that out there, okay? Tomorrow before the opening, we got Alibaba. Alrighty. Yeah, just make sure, especially during earnings weeks, you know, that you are on your heads and toes, on your P's and Q's when 4 o'clock, okay? Gotta be careful. Alright, what else we got here? Remember we were talking about HOAs the other day? How petty HOAs are? I saw this tweet and I bookmarked it. And my HOA sent me a letter saying we've fallen afoul of some trash can rule in February, which they didn't tell us. So they gave them a fine. Their pick of the trash can has no timestamp. You can't see the number on it, so you have no clue if it's ours. They didn't say what rule was broken. I'm so excited. You know what that means? They're taking them to court. They ain't paying that. Ain't nobody paying that. Looks like it could be goodbyes. They get so ragey though. But yeah, that's funny. There's no timestamp on the photo. You can't see the trash can number, so you don't know if it's mine. You didn't tell me that there was any rule that I broke. I ain't paying that fine. See you in court. Bit of annoying, no power, so I couldn't take an Asia and London setup. Oh no, you didn't have any power. I'm sorry. I traded the DAX and caught another sniper entry today. Very nice, Jay. How's everybody doing today? That's a great question, Jelani. Chat, how's everybody doing today? Can you talk about the freedoms that trading brings to inspire new profitable traders? Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So, and I don't believe that you have to inspire, because if you have to be inspired to do something, then you don't really want it, right? Either you want it or you don't. You know what I mean? Either you want it or you don't. Nobody should have to be here like, because that's trying to convince somebody, right? When you go after something, you go after something for a reason, right? You have a reason why. Everybody has a reason why they started to trade. You know, there's a reason why you wake up and go to your job every day. Sometimes it's because you like your job, you enjoy it. Other people go to their job every day because they need the money, right? Everybody has their own personal reasons. So when it comes to anything having to do with being an entrepreneur, nobody needs to convince you, inspire you, motivate you in any type of way, because that means you don't actually want it. That means you're doing something you don't want to do. If you're doing something you want to do, then you want it. Right? You don't just go to school 8-9 years to become a doctor because you don't know why. Well, somewhere in there you wanted to do it. Right? You have to enjoy what you do. You have to actually like what you do, because once the hard part comes in, whether it be studying or struggling, the ups and downs. That part's not too enjoyable. And what keeps you going is your want for it, right? Your want for the outcome is what keeps you going. So that is the problem. A lot of people get into trading and they don't actually want to do it. So when it comes to doing hard work, like studying, back testing different things, actually using risk management, when it comes to patience and all that, they don't actually want it. This is why they struggle to do it. They want other people to do the work for them. Trading's not for everybody. Yeah, I'm not here to convince anybody to trade. One of the hardest careers to choose. So either you want it or you don't. Because I'm damn sure if something is a 95% failure rate, you damn sure know you got to put your all into it. So there's no half-assing it. You know what I mean? Missed my entry this morning. I just sat back. Just scored another though. Trying to be very patient, specific entries. I love that, Ian. I love that you said, you know what, my day's good. I did miss my entry, but trying my best to sit back. I really love that, how you're staring it into like a positive light there. MG, got my market order scalps, 3 out of 4. Missed my limit, now watching. Awesome, awesome. Sore from hella lifting the last 2 days. Made good progress in my strength gains. Hey, nice. That's always nice to see. Up OHP. Yeah, what is OHP? OHP? Yeah, I love when I saw progress in the gym about 3 weeks ago. Because you know how it is. You know how you make progress, then you plateau a little bit, then you make progress, you plateau. You know, in the gym, you don't just see results the next day, of course. It takes a lot of consistency and, you know. So yeah, I know that feeling, Ian. It's always nice when you finally see, dang, okay, I got somewhere. A great feeling. I think that's why a lot of people struggle to continue to go to the gym, because they don't get the instant gratification. It's kind of like, oh, I just worked out. I don't see myself being toned. I don't see anything. It's like it takes consistency, you know. It takes consistency. It takes discipline. You gotta go to the gym again. You can't just go one time and expect to see a crazy result, right? You gotta keep going and going and going and going. And it's the same thing like your mental health. But we talked about watering the plant. You gotta water it, water it, water it, water it. Right? You stop watering it, well, you're gonna stop seeing results, right? Okay, let's see here. This says this is the best scam ever. Let's see what it is. Balance 25 cents. Oh, balance. Oh, put a quarter on the limit and balance it. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. This is the biggest scam ever, because I don't think that's possible. Because it's always gonna tilt. It's always gonna tilt. Have you guys seen this? Oh, you seen this, Viv? This is hilarious. Dang, look at the jars filling up with them quarters. Tell me that nobody noticed that it's a scam. Come on, you people. They are still trying. Yes, the limit is always going to move, which means you will never be able to balance that quarter on it because of the surface of it. That's funny. They're making money though, hey. Jeez. See what else we got. Oh yeah, what happened with this tennis match? Taylor B. Jelena. Nice match. Let's see. I'm just watching this chat. Just watching this. Okay, let's.
She told me that I have no education, no class, and to see what happens if we play each other outside of the US. And I said, you know, I'm excited, bring it. So I can't speak on how she felt about it.
She beat her though. So she said she has no education and no class. I tell you what, I saw clips of the little back and forth after the game, and if she had no class and no education, she wouldn't be talking to you. She would have knocked you out.
That's
right?
something that you're gonna have to ask her. I didn't take it in that way, but also, you know, that has been a stigma in our community of, you know, being non-educated and all the things when it's the furthest thing from the truth. And the thing that I'm the most proud of is that I let my racket talk, because ultimately I'm the one here.
I like that. I like that. She said she let her racket talk. Yeah, I like that. Instead of responding to her, you just let the racket talk.
Sitting in front of you guys.
Numbers don't lie, chat.
Moving on to the
Check
next
the scoreboard.
round, getting the next check.
Who won?
Moving on, being able to still be.
Move on, getting the next check. I like that. We focused on getting the next check. Next. You got dropped off. Next.
Moving on, being able to still be here and speak to you guys. And that's what's the most important. She's packed up and she's gone.
I like that. She's packed up. She's out of here, coach. She's out of here. Get her gone. Yeah, if she wasn't classy, she wouldn't have talked to you like that. She would have knocked you out. Just saying. I like that. Learn how to take a loss. Is that what she said? Learn how to take a loss?
I'm here.
Learn how to take a loss better. Nah, that's funny. What a way to what an accomplishment, first of all, of her beating her in this match. But the fact that, you know, this lady did some racial slurs and all this other stuff online before the game, and she got beat. Love to see it, eh, chat? Don't you love to see it? Love to see it. And not beat in a physical way, which she was trying to antagonize her to swing at her, of course, from her comments. But no, like she said, she let the racket talk, got the check. Next. You gotta love it, right? Thank you so much. You did a great job. Wow, you're a great player. Wow, she even gave her a compliment. Damn, dropped her off, got the check, told her learn how to take a loss better, and even said thank you for playing. You're a great player. Walked off. Damn. Making you eat your words, huh? I thought she wasn't classy. What happened? Now I see why this is going viral today. I love to see it. Love to see it. That's how you respond to somebody doing racial slurs to you online. You 1v1. You beat them. And you say, you know what? Thank you for playing. You were a great player. Got my check. I'm out of here. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Get the check. That's it. Numbers don't lie. Checks don't lie, huh? That should be one of your sounds. Oh, learn how to take a loss better. Yeah, that's funny. But there's a lot of crowd behind that sound. Speaking of sound bites, Cardi B. Yeah, I'm scrolling here on Twitter, and the only thing that keeps popping up is this Cardi B in court from yesterday. Maybe I could get a sound bite out of that. Why does Cardi B keep popping up? What happened in court? Let me take a look at that. Here. Let me see. Let me bookmark this. 5 million views already? Jeez. Cardi in court today is like an SNL skit. Okay, let's see. I'm really about to get a new soundbite out of this, I bet. Hold on, let's see.
Tell us in your own words what you said. I said, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for
The
herself
objection
again.
is sustained.
And, Your Honor, do we have civility in the
Yeah.
courthouse?
And if you wanted to scratch or cut her face with your right hand or your left hand, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it, correct? So
But
you're
I
not
didn't.
disabled,
But
right?
I didn't because I had a baby inside me.
How did she know?
Time out. Time out. Let's slow down the pace just a little bit.
Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you the things I can't do?
Fine. What was your months? 4 months? 3 months? 3 to 4 months. Fair enough? For what reason over your head? To protect your identity?
It could be very. I don't really want people to recognize me. My hair not done. My makeup not done.
Okay, so this is somebody claiming that Cardi assaulted her at the OBGYN office in 2018. Okay.
I probably just woke up. A lot of reasons. Very concerned.
And why were you concerned?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to fucking beat my ass. Hello?
Hello. Hello. I'm here. So
Yeah.
you said she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree with that. What is your basis? Are you saying she's physically bigger? She's taller?
I mean, you have her medical records,
I
right?
don't have anything. I want to ask you the question.
I mean, I was 130 pounds at that time.
So she's overweight, right? In your opinion.
Objection, relevant.
It's sustained.
She's a little.
You don't need to answer me.
Okay. Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her a bitch. This is your security.
Did you call her fat? No, I just called her a bitch. Like, wait, what? Yo, Cardi is one of the most honest people, bro. This is in court, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her a bitch. This is your security. This is your security. It's my fucking phone. It's my phone. You're in my building. That's what she was telling me. And she was like, oh yeah.
Bro, imagine having jury duty yesterday and you were pissed about it, but then you go into court and you're at the Cardi B case and you're like, oh shit, jury duty about to be entertaining today. Can you imagine? Yo, those who had jury duty yesterday were probably so entertained.
She also was saying like, cause I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. She's much taller, but she was practically my height. But she is like
What? Say it.
security heavy.
What does security heavy mean?
Security heavy.
Just tell us. There's no harm. What does that mean?
Like she just looks a little like she could protect the building type big. You know what I'm saying? She just
Right.
looked more
Security heavy is
developed
crazy.
than that's a fucking lie. Fuck out of here. Trying to get some money.
What was that?
I said, that's a fucking lie. Fuck out of here. Just trying to get some money.
Who's trying to get some money?
She is.
How do you know that?
Because she sued me for $24 million.
Yeah, what type of dumbass question is that? What do you mean? How do you know that? How do you know she's trying to get some money? Suing her for $2.5 million. What do you mean? What do you mean? How do I know she's trying to get some money? She claiming I touched her and I didn't. And she want $2.5 million for not being touched. What type of dumb... Yo, these lawyers be trying to trigger you in court, man. Yo, can you imagine? You know why? Because, see, they gaslight you in court because if you go off, then it shows you don't have that self-control, right? So you're probably at fault. You know? The gaslighting in court is crazy. I'm not going to lie. How do you know she's trying to sue you for money? Really? Like, isn't that what we're here for? I'm triggered. Yo, that is I'm surprised she didn't go off there. That's but this is just a clip. Who knows how long they were in court yesterday? So maybe, who knows? You know, sometimes they be in court for hours and hours. So she could have been going through hours and hours of gaslighting, and by that time she's just like, whatever. I see what you're trying to do. Or her lawyers probably briefed her up already, you know. They probably ever told her he's gonna try to gaslight you. Gotta try to stay as calm as possible. But they're gonna use that and say you're the aggressor, right? There ain't no way we gonna sit here in court and act like I'm not the A-list celebrity with the millions, and her suing me for millions when I didn't touch her, like it's not just for money. Ain't no way you ask that dumb question. That's crazy. That is crazy. Can't lie, her hair is on point there. Cardi is funny. So are you so did you call her fat? No, I was calling her a bitch. Yo. Too honest. Too honest. That is hilarious. It's just hilarious because it's in a court setting, you know? In a court setting. This just makes it funny. Alrighty. Did I take a trade yet? No, I didn't take a trade today. Oscar, oh yeah, you were in sales. I'm sorry you got stopped out there. I was thinking about these buys, but it just felt very I wasn't feeling the risk today. It just wasn't set up the way that I would want to take it, you know. There's been so many fake outs. Thought about it, but I didn't go for it, chat. It stayed as a thought. And if I did get in over here, I don't want to use this as a stop loss, because I did last week and y'all saw what happened. Boop, boop. Super annoying. Which means instead of using that as a stop loss, I'd probably use this. And the problem is the distance between here and here is insane. Like 80 to 90 points. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. Okay, 60 points. Okay, maybe I was a little off. I thought it was more than that. Oh, you know what? Let me go on the 1 minute. Oh, okay, yeah, the entry would be down here. Here. Oh, okay, so that makes more sense. Yeah, 80 points. Yeah. Points. And this is only up 58. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I've been scoping it out. Just really wasn't in favor. We do have this 3-bar reversal. This is a different form of a 3-bar reversal. But they are very popular. See these kind of the chart quite a bit. 5 minute. Zero Day, what's up? Good morning, my calm, cool, and collective confident trader pal Lens. What's up, Zero Day? How is it going?
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a
Tech with MSA, what's up? Welcome to the official fam. Appreciate you. By the way, chat, we got 777 viewers on stream today. 777. Major good luck to everybody who's here right now. That's how many different people clicked this morning. 777. Amazing numbers to see there, chat. Easy. Awesome. Should I have my long? Oh. You should have held it. Maybe I should have took it. I should have took the long. Yeah, I mean, freaking filling out the whole area here at this point. Look at this on the 15-minute. This is why I've been on a lower time, you guys. Anybody else take these scalp buys in this? Just didn't feel it to be an A setup, that's all. You know? I in that level all day, played a lot today. I did. Oh, Smokey, you did, okay. Did I miss any plays? Nope. Good morning, son. Then in love from South Africa. Let's go. Appreciate you. Good news, pumpkin spice shit is out now. Yes! Yes, Ian! Yes!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I tried, what was it called? I try not to go to Dutch Bros too much, chat, because y'all know it's like crack. It's addicting. Okay, they put something in there. It is addicting, but I don't go that often, but I did try their new pumpkin spice something over the weekend. Let me pull it up on my phone. I can tell you guys what it was. What is it? What is it? Oh, caramel pumpkin brulee. Is that what it was? Yeah, something like that. Caramel pumpkin brulee. So that was pretty good. I'm looking. I still got some money on my. Looks like I got some money on my app that I didn't use, so I can actually go get one for free today. Well, I say free, but it feels like it's free because the money's sitting on the app. Forgot about it. That's what I like about it too. You can kind of budget yourself coffee-wise. Because you can say, okay, let me make sure I don't spend more than this much on coffee this month, and you can put the money in there. Good discipline. But the reason why I do that, chat, is because I gotta watch my sugar. A lot of their drinks have a lot of sugar. So I don't go there often, so I don't wanna, you know, buy too much sugar. Yeah, see, yeah. So I may have Dutch Bros like once a month, maybe twice a month. I max it out at twice a month. The other days I'll get my coffee somewhere else, you know. But I like Dutch Bros if I'm going like, you know, like grocery shopping or something. You guys like to do that? Let me know in the chat. For you guys go grocery shopping, I like to go to Dutch Bros. Or anywhere really. I like to get like a good flavored coffee or something. And then go grocery shopping. I drink coffee with my sugar. Because you know what they say, don't go grocery shopping hungry, right? So, anybody ever do that? You guys ever go grocery shopping hungry and buy more than what you actually used? Let me know in the chat if you guys done that. I've done that. Yeah, when I go grocery shopping, I got a coffee with me. Because, yeah, we don't need to be buying stuff that we ain't gonna use. It's just a waste of money, you know? Let's see here. My phone just went off. Supreme Shop is open. Everything about to be sold out in 2 minutes. Might check out this Supreme drop. We're waiting here. Just make coffee at my house. Usually have French press and grinder. Yeah, I got the coffee. You know, it's funny, Ian. You're right. I got the coffee maker here and everything, and I'm sitting here. Be sitting here buying coffee. But you know what, chat? Sometimes you just don't feel like doing it, you know? You know what I mean, chat? Like, I get up early. I use my brain power for 3 hours straight, and I want to take a little break. When I take that break, I don't feel like making anything, you know? So likes for face cam is wild. We're trying something different today. I can't try something different. I've been streaming over 5 years on YouTube. I can't try something different. Nah, that's okay though. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Perfectly fine. There's a cafe like 2 towns over from me that sells dirty chai. The chai with espresso in it, insanely good. Ooh, chai sounds good. Chai sounds good. I do like chai. You guys like chai in the chat? But I'm discovering that I don't like cold chai as much as I thought though. I think I prefer the chai hot. All these places got a lot of cold chai or iced chai now. I feel like I get a little nauseous with the cold chai for some reason. The hot chai got it. Come and take that high, don't dilly dally. How many trades are you averaging per week? How about you look at all my live streams the last 5 years and add it up? You let me know. Look at every single live stream the past 5 years and add it up. Then you come back to me. You know, you guys come in here and, you know, you can't be here for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and figure out everything that goes on here. If you're new to the stream, it's obviously going to take you some time to figure out what we do over here. You're not going to learn it in an hour. You're not going to learn it in 2 hours, you know? It's just basic sense, guys. Come on. Basic sense. It's a live stream. There's people who are here the whole stream, right? So there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be slow times on stream. There's going to be quick times on stream. There's going to be some laughs on stream. You know, it's a mixture, but if you don't watch the whole stream, then you obviously don't know everything that goes on. And that's not just this live stream, that's any live stream. Any live stream, not just trading, any live stream. You know? There's live streamers that I watch that play games, and sometimes they're not always hyped. Like, there's people who are hyped the whole time, and then when they're calm, someone new in the chat goes, oh, this is boring. Oh, this is da. Oh, where's the hype? Blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, they got a whole 6-hour stream. They're not going to be hyped the whole 6 hours. You know? You love chai. Best chai tasted is Calicia Tea Lounge in Tampa. Interesting name. Interesting name. Calicia Tea Lounge. You know what? As complex as that name could be, it's good because I feel like I wouldn't forget. You gotta Game of Thrones chat. Game of Thrones, yeah, it sounds like Khaleesi, huh? That's funny. Game of Thrones chai. It's a clever name because, yeah, you're not gonna forget it. The best name you can have for a business is the name that people aren't gonna forget. Because it's about the experience, you know? Because that's what makes people talk. That's where they go, hey, did you check this out? Hey, have you been to Calicia T-Lawn? You know, that gets people talking. That's all you need. Get people talking and get more people to check you out. But actually a pretty smart name. Game of Thrones is funny though. Come on, Nasdaq. Check out gold. Goldilocks. Took what, 1040? Took a whole hour to move 70. Not even, it moved 50 points and dropped back down. Jeez. Back to Nasdaq. My goodness, gold. Yeah, it's been unfortunate, y'all. New York has just not been the greatest overall. I mean, yes, there's been some setups, but overall, it hasn't been the greatest. I feel like I've seen better setups pre-London session and post-London session, pre-New York session. And New York has just been hot is the only way, the way of course. Don't really drink cold stuff. Mess around with iced coffee for a little while. Oh, you don't like iced coffee either. Come on, Ian. Okay, coffee, I like iced. I like the blended coffee. It's like frozen, kind of like a shake. Ian, I like hot coffee. Coffee, I can do all three. Tea, well, okay, yeah, we all drink cold tea, right? Because iced tea, technically. Tea, I'm cool with tea either way. But I don't want tea blended. I don't want tea to look like milkshake consistency is crazy on tea. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. The slushy, no. No. Not fussy as long as it's coffee. Wait, A7, where you are, does, do you guys have, like, slushy consistency coffee? We call it blended over here, like the blended version. You know, you have, like, iced coffee, hot coffee, and then we have what's called blended. Where it's kind of like a milkshake, but it's not a milkshake. I'm just saying, like, the consistency. I'm just curious if you guys have that out there. Probably have it in London. Yeah. You guys got it in London. I wonder if you have it where you are. Iced coffee's good, just prefer hot. Don't drink cold tea, like ever. Never seen slushy, just ice. Okay, let me see. Let me get a picture for you, A7. Maybe am I describing it wrong, chat? How would you describe blended coffee to somebody? Like these, A7. We got all types of blended coffees. I feel like you would love this, A7. If you never had it, but like these. But sometimes, because they do different flavorings and different stuff, they do have a lot of sugar. It's a whole meal. It is heavy, yeah. So, if you're looking for something light, get iced coffee, you guys. But if your stomach could take something a little heavier, then this is just a little more heavier on your stomach, but still does the job. No, no, no. Yeah, A7, you would love these. Wait, A7, don't you guys have Starbucks? Starbucks has them. Starbucks has a bunch of them. You got a Starbucks, right? I think so. Right? I may give you an idea to take a ride to the city, huh? Uh-oh, A7, you know where to go. You know where to go, A7. You gotta go to Starbucks this weekend. Why don't you do that? Buy you some coffee. They're called, well, blended, yes, but they're called, like, frappuccinos. Let me, show you. So, if you go to Starbucks, it's gonna be under the frappuccino category, okay? Oh, I got a pumpkin spice one now. I usually get the caramel frappuccino if I get one. I haven't been to Starbucks in a long time. But yeah. But I will say, A7, if I compare Starbucks to other places we have, I feel like the other places we have taste way better than Starbucks. Let me know in the chat if you live in the US if you agree. But I feel like the other places we have here is way better. Just saying. Way better. Like, there's no comparison. It's kind of like pizza and like mac and cheese. Like, not everybody can make good mac and cheese. Not everybody can make good pizza. Right? Not everyone can make good frappuccino. Know what I mean? But yeah, A7, if you do, please let me know if you enjoyed it. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a nice little treat. The little treat cheers you up. Good in the moment. Just for the coffee one, those sweet ones. Maybe not for me. Damn, all this iced coffee talk, y'all. Y'all making me want a coffee. But I'm gonna stay disciplined. My stomach's growling, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta I think today's gonna be gym day, so that's my plan. We'll see. My gym's been so crowded lately, chat. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like when the gym's crowded if the gym is small. If it's a big gym, then I don't care. Like, obviously we can all spread out, right? But my gym is a smaller gym, so when it's crowded, it feels like everybody's in your space. And I know I'm not the only one that feels it, because people, I do see people, if people go next to them, like, they leave. Or people walk in, they look, they see how many people are there, they walk right back out. I do the same thing. But yeah, I may have to get a different gym membership. I still pay this one. Maybe time to switch gyms, chat. It may be time, you know. It may be time. Watching this chop. Duncan is the best. Ah, Smokey, you must be from the East Coast. You from the East Coast? Northeast? You gotta be from the Northeast. Oh, Florida. Okay, just East Coast. East Coast. Southeast. Yeah, Duncan on the East Coast is great. Duncan on the West Coast is terrible. Like, I'm just letting y'all know. Although it could just be Arizona Dunkin'. Arizona Dunkins are terrible because of the water. I gotta say, for such a beautiful state, the water is just ass. Like the water is really bad. Really bad. I've tasted way better water in other states. Way better water. And this water is thick too. Cali's Dunkin' is trash. Yeah, see, to my West Coasters, if you guys ever go to the Northeast or even just to the East Coast, you guys will love Dunkin'. You're gonna be like, what the? Why does it taste different? Even when my family comes out here, they're even like, nah, I can't do the Dunkin' out here. I don't know what's going on with the Dunkin' on the West Coast. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the Dunkins on the coast are, it's just different. Different. What's up with that? Ah, you like the ribbon crunch, Bridget. I got the ribbon crunch once. Well, I didn't like... Okay, I'm petty. I don't like doing too much chewing when I'm drinking. You guys ever get like that where you don't feel like chewing so much when you're drinking? Let me know in the chat if you guys get like that. I get like that sometimes, so yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this ribbon crunch no more because I don't want to do all that chewing. But it could have been the person that made it. It could have been that they put way too much in there. You know, sometimes it's all in the barista, right? Even Midwest is better. One thing I'm thankful for, fresh Highland Spring water straight out of my tap. Extra crunch. Oh goodness, you guys like chewing. Okay, tell me this. Do you guys get the what's that strawberry drink they got there where they put the strawberries at the bottom? I be telling them no real strawberry. Because the strawberries come up in your straw and I'm not trying to chew while I'm drinking. See, maybe I'm just picky. Am I being picky, chat? Is that the problem? Maybe I'm just being picky. Come on, Nasdaq. What do you want to drink? I want to chew. Yeah. I get you. I like good water too. Hey, English water. Scottish water is where it is. Interesting. Scottish water. But when I want to drink, then yes. No, because I understand, but the ribbon crunch had a hold of me. Maybe I need to try that ribbon crunch on the West Coast because I haven't had one since I've been out here. My Highland Spring water gets sold all over the world. In fact, you know, chat, I'm not always like tending to things after stream. Some days I have a free day, but I pretty much make my schedule. But when I'm tending to my other business here, I like to get off the computer sometimes and take my laptop with me somewhere. If you saw my story on Instagram yesterday, you see I was poolside. We're poolside with the laptop yesterday, doing some work. It was a beautiful breeze yesterday too outside. Today, I'm thinking about going to like a cafe, you know? Kind of change the setting up a little bit. Go to a cafe, Maybe I'll try a new coffee cafe. We have so many coffee cafes out here. Not even funny. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different ones. Maybe I should try one. Would love a new laptop. You know what's funny? It's the first time I turned on my laptop this year. It was yesterday because I do everything on my computer. I'm like, dang. Got this $2,000 MacBook that just sits here and collect dust. I bought it in January this year. I got a new one in January to replace my older MacBooks. Turn it on until now. I know it's sad, chat. I know. Only I could spend $2,000 on a laptop and just have it sit there in the freaking box as if. So I'm putting it to use now, chat. I'm putting it to use. Okay. You know, gotta put it to use. Because if I don't, then it was just a waste of money. HSC, hello. What kind of laptop you looking at, A7? I'm curious. I don't know about any of the new laptops because I just get the MacBook. I don't know if there's any new laptops out there. Let's see. One that can handle photo editing from my camera, possibly Fusion, 3D model stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. You're gonna need a pretty good CPU, GPU, pretty good processor on that, Oh, A7, you know what I did yesterday? I downloaded the, you ever used the hot app, A7? Where you can see how hot your CPU is. You know that? You can see the temperature. Put that on my MacBook. I can see the temperature of it. Never heard of it? We get similar apps. Yeah, I downloaded that yesterday. There is a way you can see it. You gotta like go into like the deep programming of the MacBook, like in the back end of it. And give it commands, almost like you're using a Linux. I know you know the Linux program, almost like you're using a Linux type of program on the Mac, but you gotta go deep into there and type a few things just to get it. And it's like, I don't want to go through that process just to see the temperature. Let me just see the temperature. So yeah, I downloaded a app. But for those who don't know what I'm talking about like, you guys, like a command center. You're just typing commands. It's hard to show you guys. Like this. Like you have to pull up a screen like this on your MacBook and you gotta type in the commands. It's a little extra. For those of you who know what this is, yeah. I don't want to go through all that every single time I want to check the temperature. I want to be able to just look and boop, temperature. Terminal, thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Terminal. Yeah, I don't want to keep going in the MacBook terminal. Thanks, great for servers, etc. Most of it's command line. Love my MacBook Air, put it through the paces every day. Also have an MVP that's 13 years old, still works perfectly. Ah. Wow, 13 years old and it works perfectly. Nice. Hard to come across things like that these days, right? Really hard to find something that lasts over 10 years. No, huh? Usually by 10 years, it broke or something, right? Something's not working. They don't make things like they used to. I mean, even like dressers and stuff, right? If you look at like your parents and your grandparents' dressers, man, them things, or like doors, them things were built to last. Not nowadays. Nowadays, it's built to last damn near 12 months. Where you gotta replace something, right? You can't even put a cold drink on top of your dresser. Sweat through, that's it. Hi, Esther. Good morning. Can't remember the password on my old Mac Air. Don't know how to get in and don't want to lose my data. Can't remember the password. Huh. Dang, too bad it's an older one. Too bad you don't have the fingerprint. I have the fingerprint. I got a newer MacBook, so I got the fingerprint on mine. So if I were to forget my password, I can use my fingerprint. Like those old spy movies. And then I have things in my laptop, like certain files and stuff, where you try to open it, you need my fingerprint to open it. It's pretty dope, right? Those of you who have a MacBook with the fingerprint, know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure you can bring it to Apple. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, yeah, you said you don't want to you lose your data though. I was gonna say there is a way, but we'd probably have to wipe it slate clean. Okay, we'll put it this way, right? Think about the last time you used that data. If you haven't used that data in the last like 5 years, yeah, really think about it. I know sometimes it's hard to let go of certain things, but if you haven't used it in the last 5 years at least, maybe you don't need it.
I'm not in a mood 'cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a
Use Mac Air smooth? Yeah, I used to have a Mac Air, yeah. That's what I had before my new Mac laptop. Yeah, my Mac, yo, I loved my Mac Air. And it's nice and light too. I used to bring that everywhere. Mulagetta. E-Light membership, I see ya. Second month, welcome back. 2 months. Oh, you got the fingerprint now. It's like Q 2011. They say it's out of service. Laptop is old. Use it watching YouTube, listen to music only. Yeah, I like the laptop for purposes of change of scenery. You know, I can sit out on the balcony in my laptop. I can go to the pool, sit under the cabana, under the palm tree with the laptop. And I can do everything I need to do outside. You know, it's nice to be outside. It's nice to change your scenery. We had a member last week talk about changing the scenery. It is good for your mental health, you guys, to change your scenery. I want to try some new coffee shops too, so I think I'll take it with me on the days where I have to do extra work. You know? That'll be cool. Try new coffee and try a new spot. Got photos and stuff. Oh, you got photos and stuff. Well, aren't your photos synced? Are you didn't sync your photos? Just take HDD out, plug it in a USB holder, new laptop. If it ain't encrypted, you can retrieve photos. Uh-oh, A7 gotcha. Look, Rhett, A7 can build a PC from his bare hands, part by part by part. So I'm gonna tell you something. A7 can most definitely help you out. Maybe A7 can figure out a way to get you in there without losing your data. Although A7, I know you don't really work with Mac stuff too much, huh? You know how Mac is. They got their own programming. Yeah. So yeah, if you have it synced to your iCloud, then everything's on your iCloud. So if you worry about losing those photos, if you have them on your iCloud, you can get them back. You can get them on any new laptop, any phone, any iPad. Speaking of my iPad, I need to charge that too. Chat, my iPad's been dead for like 2 years. I haven't turned that thing on in 2 years. Hopefully it turns on. I be forgetting I have an iPad until I actually see it, chat. But because it's kind of like I have like no use for it. Like I'm always on the computer. I got my MacBook, if anything. I have an iPhone, which the iPad is just a bigger iPhone. Right? I guess I'll use the iPad as backup for my laptop dying. I don't know. Use my iPad like a PC because I have data on it. I have a keyboard. Oh yeah, I used to have the Magic Keyboard for it. Maybe I could use my iPad as another screen. And then I got my Apple Watch too. I got everything synced up. Maybe I should charge the iPad though. So it's connected to the internet. Yeah, my iPad's probably like, damn, you forgot about me. Tough love. My iPad's probably like neglect much. I literally forgot I had one until we started talking about this. Yeah, maybe I should put it to use, chat. I should put it to use. It's just taking up space. Speaking of, I think the new iPhone is coming out soon, huh? I know, it kind of feels like we're getting the same thing every year, eh? Anybody here get a new iPhone? Remember back in the day when people got the new iPhone every single year? Like every single year on the dot, people had the new iPhone. That was never me though. I only got a new one if mine was broken. Like I would still have the iPhone 6 right now if it didn't break. I really would. Now this iPhone I got that came out last year was because my phone, like a month after the new iPhone came out last year, my phone broke. It was just the timing. So it just so happened that I just ended up getting the new iPhone. Gotta get a new phone, right? It's the only reason why I got last year's new phone. It's because I needed a new phone. New iPhone, that's why my current one's overheated now. Oh no! Get that battery overheated, dude. Close out your apps. Have the same phone for a few good years now. Never had an iPhone. Interesting. Gotta get ready for work. See you later, fam. Good day to everyone. Good day, Ian. Good day to you. Let's see here. So chat, I was just experimenting. I wanted to see, I was like, what would happen if we did 200 likes for face cam? How would that turn out? I just wanted to experiment today. Might be something different. Also, I have an announcement for the E-Light members. See ya, SK. Have a good one. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta call you by your new name. SGZ. We'll see you later. I got an announcement for the E-Light members. We're gonna start those streams 30 minutes earlier. Just a heads up, 30 minutes earlier. Forgot if I said that. I'm on mobile now and I'm struggling. When I joined, I was wondering where your face was. Yeah, I just want to try something different. It does feel weird, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel weird. No face cam. I'm sure my camera's happy. My camera's like, yeah, I get a break. But I do kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Feels weird not seeing your reaction. Well, I already committed now, chat. I gotta stick to it. Now I can't turn it on. Oh. Discipline. I committed to it today. I committed to the 200 likes, so now I can't turn it on. Huh? Damn. Who said we had to be disciplined, huh? I was struggling on mobile earlier on PC now, so no excuse. I blame fat fingers. Oh, you're saying bye to Ian. I gotcha. On the drive to my nephew. Oh, you're gonna go see your nephew. Very nice. Very, very nice. Have a safe trip. Safe trip. Oh, we are just chopping it up here. My goodness, Nasdaq. Come on. I'll probably, you know, chat, I'll probably look at the market a little bit later to see if maybe it moves around. Right now, we're just hopping in this range here. I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of this little range here. May check out Power Hour or something, you know. Alright, chat. I think we'll end a little early today, like an hour earlier today. Because I honestly don't foresee this going too far here. You know, I don't like to waste you guys' time. I think I'm going to head to the gym. And do the things I need to do today, because I'm gonna have a very long day today. Not prepared for it either. I am kind of tired. But I will see the E-Light members at 5 o'clock. And when you see me at 5 o'clock, I guarantee you it's probably gonna be my first break of the day, which isn't really a break, but I got a lot to do today because I didn't do too much yesterday. All right, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are awesome. And for the person who said that they weren't having a great day this morning, I hope you're having a better day now. I hope tuning into the streams are helping you on your journey, not just your trading journey, but your life journey. You know, we want to encourage people to continuously work on themselves, because the more you work on yourself, the stronger your mental health gets. Okay, and the stronger your mental health gets, the easier it gets for you to handle certain things, and the faster you're able to bounce back from certain things. We want you to be bulletproof, and you are bulletproof. Remember, you have lived through all of your hardest days. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still here. You literally survived all of your toughest days. So just give yourself a pat on the back, you know, round of applause, because you're undefeated. I'm going to leave you on that note. Don't forget to smile today, chat. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great day.